Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Doom 2016 on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And by completing the last rune trial for Blood Fueled, we now have access to all 3 of our rune slots. Yeah, you need 7. You need to find 7 runes in order to get all 3 rune slots. Inflict Mobility is cool, but yeah, Seek and Destroy is the one that I actually like. So, we're almost done with Dazed and Confused, just need one more aerial glory kill. But, over here, you can find Super Turkey Puncher.
10 points, yeah. Punch that turkey.
There is actually an achievement for getting a specific score in Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3. I don't remember how high a score you need. I'm just showing this off because, you know, this is a thing that they technically had in Doom 2 specifically. It was either Doom 2 or Doom 64, and yeah, people enjoy this. I'm not entirely sure as to why. I think it's because it is, it is a mindless cookie clicker game. So,
It's
yeah,
quite
that
repetitive.
is the thing.
I give it a 2 out of 5.
I would honestly give it a 1 out of 5, honestly, because it's just, you know, you're just pressing and holding the enter key, and then nothing happens. Anyway, this platforming segment, this sucks because there's a bunch of fucking secrets here. And it's very easy to end up in that bottomless pit down there.
You're okay, Mr. Rune. You reach the platform with your magical grabby hands.
Rip. Okay, and fly!
Secret.
Also, getting to the secret spawns that Kako Demon.
Oh. So you like secrets, do you?
Alright, and then getting over here. Now,
I got a secret. I got a secret.
I've been hiding under my skin. Now, the correct way to do this next secret, I have no motherfucking idea. Absolutely none. But this is the way that I showed to do it here is the way I almost always end up doing it. Get all the way back up here, and then come on, fail to do this jump. Yeah, I failed to do that jump. The way I end up actually doing this, more or less usually, is just cheesing my way around, using my double jump in order to grab onto the platform from the other side. It's definitely not the way that they want you to do it, but I can't figure out the way that they do want you to do it, so that's the way I end up doing it. I do believe I'm showing it off here, how I do this correctly at least, or incorrectly, but successfully get the stuff. But we have to go pick up the other secret again, not for tracking purposes, but because it's full health and armor. So.
Right, because the game did not save. Yep, and then the Kako Demon spawns immediately.
Dead
the spawn trigger. And get the Phobos guy.
Thankfully,
no,
it does track the secrets that we got. It does, but it doesn't track the other pickup. Like, I honestly have no idea how you're supposed to get this the correct way. So actually, do I end up showing off? Us getting this correctly here? I assume that I do because this is one of the classic Doom level unlocks. And we fell into the pit again.
All right, well, time to go get the pickup again.
I really hate this one, to be perfectly honest. Like, this one feels like it's just not actually this one feels like it's just not actually done according to the rest of the game's rules.
I mean, for goodness sake, we're halfway through the game now. It's time to raise the difficulty.
It's not that it's difficult to do when you do the workaround. Honestly, I mean, I still usually end up failing it, but even when you actually do it the way that I end up doing it, it feels like it specifically isn't supposed to be done that way.
Game's a shooter, not a platformer. This fucking sucks. I hate this part.
Okay. It looks like we're trying to go for it again.
I'm trying to think of a game that really grinded my gears, because when it changed the focus from the intended premise to something that the game is admittedly not that good at, and then I get tripped up on it. It's probably a Resident Evil game.
Unfortunately, I did screw up the workaround that I usually use. I mean, it looks like you're supposed to be able to land on that lower segment there, but no, you cannot land on the lower segment there. Yep. And
made
it. Haha.
Yeah.
Fucking barely. I am relatively convinced that is almost fucking frame perfect on that double jump. And then
no.
I am, dude. Seriously, it is stupidly difficult to get there from any of the platforms here. Okay, so not only is that stupid because you have to do a very specific double jump in order to get over there, but you have to come back over here in order to collect the Doom level because it's behind the first button.
Phobo Slab.
Yeah, Phobo Slab. This says it's from Doom 1, but I think... Yeah, Phobo Slab's from Doom 1.
Got it.
Okay, so now we can actually go through the platform challenge the correct way. But yeah, there's 3 secrets in this platforming segment. That is way more secrets than there should be here.
This level could really use a typewriter. Are there any typewriters where we can do a thing and then save our progress?
No. But... There's a checkpoint for you.
Well, but we can't get any more tries at finding the other doohickeys. Comes a time in every gamer's experience with Doom 2016 where he just has to fucking move on.
Yeah. It's not usually this level though. The big point of contention for secrets in Doom 2016 usually comes in the last 2 levels, because there's a particular segment in the second to last level that requires you to do some very specific exploration, and failing to do so locks you out of a couple of relatively important secrets. And in the last level, given that the last level is more or less just a bunch of combat challenges, it feels off that there's a bunch of secrets that you're supposed to be looking out for in the last level. Yeah, no.
Okay, nice. Had to turn off the fan to descend
in order to go get another weapon mod, specifically the Gatling rotor. This at full charge doubles the attack speed of the chain gun.
Nice.
It's nice, yes, but it's also not relevant ever because the chain gun is already one of the higher damage output weapons in the game, and as such, having doubled fire rate doesn't really matter for it.
Surgeon, seek and destroy.
Okay, up through here, and then finally progress through the rest of the level. But there's yet another secret here. Seriously, they just jam-packed 5 fucking secrets into this portion of the level. It is nuts. It is nuts how compact this level honestly is.
Well, if you've
there's yet more secrets still to be found.
Maybe you had a drought of secrets coming up here.
No. I want to say no because we are close to finishing the Advanced Research Lab, and there's still at least what, one-ish secrets. No. There's still at least two secrets left before we have finished the lab.
Well, all I'm saying is that's why they use the word secret, because it's hidden. It's not supposed to be found that easily.
Well, although that's definitely partially true in the case of the secrets for the Advanced Research Lab, it's not fully true, because like the super health secret in the platforming section, you end up seeing that, you know, pretty much regardless of how you're going through it, because of how the glow of it, you know, just radiates from its location. I will grant that the other two secrets tied to that platforming segment don't actually are more or less actual secrets, because, you know, there's the Doom secret level, as well as attempting to find your way to the weapon mod, but
Pink eye. What a pun. It sounds like pink eye.
Alright, so most of the things that we've got left for the Advanced Research Lab is picking up the info on the BFG 9000, because yes, we're going to be picking up the BFG 9000 in about 2 minutes, maybe less.
We found the upper half of his body. Now we have to find the lower half.
We do not have to find the lower half of his body. We're using the upper half of his body in order to steal his retinas.
The big fucking gun 9000.
Yes.
Yeah. I love the BFG in concept. It's so metal that they just use an acronym to refer to it. But
this particular puzzle did... yes.
Hello, Dr. Peters.
This particular puzzle did trip me up the first couple of times I was in here.
Unauthorized personnel confirmed. Expulsion to commence in 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's a good thing you brought up Resident Evil, Mr. Cloud, because if you look, here's a Resident Evil trap for us.
Oh, right, the lattice lasers, yeah.
Laser security system.
Yeah. Resident Evil 4 briefly made a reference to it because I think it appeared in Resident Evil 1.
In the movie.
In the movie it did, which came 6 years before. 6 years have passed since that ridiculous Hollywood scene.
Okay. And in order to disable this trap, you need to, I think it's 4 of them that you need to destroy. And then once it's destroyed, it opens this up, and you can finally collect the BFG 9000. You'll note that we only have 3 shots for the BFG at the moment, and this is because even with maxed out ammo, yeah, that's as many shots for the BFG that you get.
Jesus Christ, it's so big you can't even fucking fit it on the screen.
Yeah. That's not honestly its big issue, though. The big issue that the BFG has is that there isn't really good places to use it for most of normal mode. There are a couple of combat arenas towards the very end of the game that they want you to use the BFG, and they want you to use the BFG for this room specifically to show off how destructive it can be potentially. But the terrible thing about that is you could have achieved most of that with a single grenade.
Well, I mean, they are just imps.
No, they weren't even imps, they were possessed. Press the button, which opens the door, but more importantly, it opens this door.
Use your magnum
which gives us another
wisely.
room trial.
Nice, I like these.
Intimacy is best.
Getting frustrated with secrets.
And then glory kill 8 imps before the timer expires. This one is a pain in the ass because of how much I've upgraded my pistol. It's very difficult to figure out how much of a charge my pistol needs before it will do enough damage to put them into a glory kill state without actually killing them.
So don't charge it.
Yeah, you effectively have to. We have 15 seconds, Cloud.
Yeah, but you get 3 seconds every time you get a kill. Okay, well that was well timed. Now do it again. Damn it. Failure.
Yeah, this one takes me a couple of tries. I do like the charge pistol, to be perfectly honest, and I really wish that we kept it going into Doom Eternal, but unfortunately we do not. And I really, to be perfectly honest, I wish that we didn't lose the charge. We didn't lose the charge so easily, and I also wish that I didn't have to have effectively exactly 1/4 of the charge in order to actually make this this work correctly. But yeah, you have to map out your charge to a relatively specific point on the meter, and then attempt to do damage with it, or else you'll end up doing too much damage and just killing them.
Yep. Counting ticks.
Yeah. In the next episode, we will finish up the Advanced Research Facility. Be safe, everybody.